First off, I'd like to apologize for the messy area. I do my DIYs on this very messy art paper when I am working with a messy project. So for this project, I just went back to this paper rather than that clean paper that I have been using for my more recent DIYs. For this ornament DIY, you're going to need a clear ornament. I got this one from Micers. I chose this shape just because I thought it was more interesting for this particular ornament, but you can choose any one that you can find. They have plastic or glass. I went with plastic. And right now, all their Christmas supplies are on sale for 60% off, plus any coupon that you can find in Micers. So definitely check that out now. So just start by removing your tag, of course. Now I'm going to remove the little tip for right now, the little cap. I'm going to take a funner that fits in it. You can also make a funner out of paper, but you can also just find a pack of funners in the dollar store. It makes it a little bit easier. Using the funner, I'm going to add some glitter. I'm using this silver glitter in the bigger sparklers, but you can use whatever color and size glitter you'd like. You can also choose not to add glitter, but I'm just adding a little bit just to the bottom. I think that would make it look pretty floating around. And when you think you'd have a pretty decent amount of that, take some food coloring. Mine is very messy because I've used it for multiple projects, but this is just blue food coloring. You can use any color that you'd like. And I'm just going to drop a few drops in. It's pretty obvious that the more you drop in, the darker that your water is going to be. You can also add more in later. Now take this to a sink and fill it as far as you'd like. I'm going to fill mine pretty much all the way. So I would be back after I do that. Now you want to use some cool water. Otherwise, if you use too warmer water, it might come out cloudy. So you want to just put your thumb over it and kind of shake it up a bit. And like if you're like me and you have a little bit of paint left on the side there, you can just put a paintbrush in or anything really to stir it. You can use a pencil or a chopstick, anything that you have around, and just kind of mix that up, get the glitter and the color down from the sides. And now at this point you can add more color if you want. I think mine's a very pretty color as it is. And now from here, your ornament's going to be pretty heavy, so what you want to do is take your cap again, and that's probably not going to hold on its own, so I'm taking some E6000. This is industrial glue. I would not recommend using anything that's not very strong, like tacky or Elmer's glue. I would probably recommend hot glue, crazy glue, gorilla glue, E6000, any very strong glue. Now I'm just going to open this. I just got this on Black Friday, so I just have to open it. And you want to put your glue around the inside rim right here. I'm just kind of pushing it with my finger. I know I'll regret that later because E6000 is very hard to get off of my skin. But you can definitely use a paintbrush or anything else. I'm just smoothing it on the cap just to make sure that it stays there. So now you want to take your ornament again. Now you're just going to pinch your wire and put that back in, placing the lid on top. And now leave that somewhere that you can stand up to dry. Either leave it, if you're using my shape, you can leave it between two things that will hold it up there. Or if you have a helping hands tool, this should be able to hold it up just by clipping it like that. And then after it dries for a little bit, I'm going to come back and decorate the outside, and I will show you that. Now this is still drying, but as long as you don't pick it up straight from the top, it should be okay. So I'm going to take these gem snowflake stickers, and I'm just going to place some on one side of it. These are blue and silver, which is why I made my coloring blue. If you think that yours is going to be handled a lot, I would reinforce the back of the stickers with a little bit of glue just to ensure that it's not going to come off. But mine isn't really going to be messed around with a lot. Once it dries and it's put on the tree. So I'm just going to put the stickers right on. Now you definitely don't want to take away from what's on the inside, so you don't want to put too many stickers on. You can also glue on embellishments. It doesn't have to be stickers. You can really get creative with this. So I put one blue one in the center, and I'm going to put a few silver ones around. Like I said, just don't lift it directly from the loop up here. Just kind of hold it on the sides and the bottom. I would give overnight for the cap to dry. So just keep that in mind if you're giving it for a gift. After you think that your cap is dry, you can test it by trying to lift it up by that. Just keep another hand on the bottom part though, just so that way you don't lose all the water and make a big mess if it is not completely dry or if you do not have enough glue. But if you are not able to pull off your cap, then you are set. If you are able to pull off your cap, then just go ahead and add some more glue and give it another few hours to dry. And there is my completed ornament. I can't wait to hang it up once it dries. This is just one of many to come in my Christmas series. I'm going to have a lot more ornaments and decoration DIYs, so please subscribe for more. I also do subscription box unboxings, hauls, and Easter eggs in my videos. Thanks for watching.